what's going on in the world and how the world is operating, how the world is moving, bro. And I'm gonna start with the first one, bro, is confusion. The second one is fear. And the third one is excitement. I'm gonna touch on a few key points, bro, and I'm gonna get into it. Let's do it, bro. And the first reason, bro, I'm gonna start with confusion, bro. Why people are in confusion, why people are losing their mind, and why people are lost. People are in confusion because the truth is more disturbing than the lie. The truth is coming to the forefront. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people right now that wasn't working on themselves, that wasn't doing the research, that wasn't up on game, they're confused. They don't know what's going on. They don't understand that sun is getting hotter. They don't understand, nigga, okay, it's a time that we're going into right now, and the planet is coming back to the original people. You gotta understand these things. There's a lot of things that's going on in this time, and a lot of information. We're in the information age. A lot of people don't know that. Some people do know that. So with that being said, what does that mean? It leaves people in confusion because they wasn't doing the study, they wasn't doing the work, they wasn't looking at the world and looking at the world and saying, hey, bro, this is the place we're in right now. So you got that confusion stage, you got that loss, you got that I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And especially when these things start to hit with these rumors of war and different things of that, when these things do hit, you're gonna be like, damn. A lot of folks are going to be in confusion. Not only confusion, but it's going to be a mass chaos because people are confused. People don't know where to go. They don't know if to go to the government or go to their people. You see what I'm saying? Because it's confusion. It's confusion, and that's one thing I want to touch on just in general, bro. That's what the illusion is for. That's what the word is for. They want to confuse you. They want you to not know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Because that feeds their illusion, that boosts their illusion. You see what I'm saying? That's giving them power. That's giving these people power. And now when you give them power, that leads into what? Fear. So nigga, you starting off by being confused, not looking into information yourself and not looking into these things yourself, that's what's causing that confusion. That's what's causing that era of you can't think for yourself. A lot of folks can't think for yourself. A lot of folks are like robots. So it's confusion out here. It's confusion. Oh, what's going on with the food? What's going on with the prices? Damn, the inflation. You see what I'm saying? So it's confusion. A lot of folks like, damn, they not paying attention because people see the news, but they don't actually listen to the news and watch the news and understand what's going on because they're speaking in code. They're speaking in code. There's certain things that numbers explain, that words can't explain. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand these things. You gotta understand these things. It's a world right now that we're in that a lot of folks are going to continue to be confused and lost, and that's okay. That's good for them. You know what I'm saying? I guess. But what you gonna understand is a lot of these folks are being confused, and then the second stage that we go into, that people go into, not we, but people go into, or that they're in right now, is what we call fear. A lot of folks are in fear because prices are going up. They don't have the money. They were already confused in the point of, hey, bro, I don't know what's going on. Hey, because they weren't doing the work. They weren't paying attention. You see what I'm saying? So now they're in fear. Now they're in fear. Now they are running to the government. You see what I'm saying? And now they're being placed in these concentration camps. A lot of things are being put in place, but we're not paying attention to them. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of us do got to go to work. A lot of us do got to provide for our family. But what you're going to come to understand is that's the place that they want to put you in. So that second step for them is fear. They need to feed off you, so they need the fear. They need your energy. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of us is running around, or a lot of people are running around in fear because they don't know what's going on. They're confused. And that fear's coming, hey, bro, it's rumors of war. Not only is it rumors of war, nigga, but it's scarce out here. I can't pay my bills. A lot of folks losing their job. You see what I'm saying? So now these folks is in fear. And when people is in fear, there's no telling what they would do. There's no telling what people would do when they're in fear. Because now it's chaos. It's confusion and fear. You put that together, and what is that? That's chaos. That's chaos. Now folks are running around like a chicken with their head cut off. And that fear is coming from that confusion. And you not knowing on and you not doing that self-work that you need to be doing. See, if you're doing everything that you need to be doing, that spiritual work, you see what I'm saying, sitting with yourself, meditating, growing, you're not worried. You're excited for this time. You're excited for this time. And the reason you will be excited for this time because you know, okay, the planet is coming back to us. The energy is coming back to us. This sun is getting hotter. This sun is going to remove anything that's unnatural to the planet. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand these things. You gotta move with a certain urgency. Because we got time, but we don't got a lot of time. We got time, but we don't got a lot of time. You gotta do what you gonna do and understand what time we in. Understand that we are in this spiritual alignment right now, in this spiritual divine time. You see what I'm saying? So get yourself around some water, purify yourself, cleanse yourself. And how do you do these things? You meditate, you walk, you read. You think that you do things that keep you sane, keep your mind intact. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand these things because a lot of people are in a place of confusion, fear, and confusion and fear, and that's what the world wants you to be. They want you to be in that confused state, in that fear state. You see what I'm saying? Right now is the time to be chasing your dreams. Right now is the time to be expanding yourself, expanding what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? Expanding your mind, expanding your riches, expanding your pockets. Because when you're doing that in this time, you understand you're separating from the system. That's how you separate from the system. A lot of folks say financial freedom, no, but it has to play a part in that. You know what I'm saying? You still have to separate from the system. You got to understand right now, you maybe you need to invest in some gold. Me as well. You know what I'm saying? Invest in some gold because the dollar is losing value. And that's why I saw these different things, nigga. It's fear right now. A lot of folks are in this fear mode. And then you got these folks like me excited. Why are we excited? Why are we so hyper? Why are we goddamn influencing these type of things? You wanna know why? Because we know the truth. We know the truth. We've been lied to so long. A lot of these things are coming out. The truth is more disturbing than the lie, so that puts people in fear automatically. You know what I'm saying? When you come out and start just putting blatant truth in their face, a lot of folks run away from the truth because they can't handle the truth. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand these things. We're in a time of waking up. We're in a time of alignment. We're in a time of growth. So don't sit back and just allow things to happen to you. Question these things. Don't question. Just question these things. Why is my family acting like this? You know what I'm saying? You in today's age where you're gonna see that energy on people. You're gonna see the energy on people that comes off of them. How do their skin look? How do they look? You see what I'm saying? That has to do a lot with vibration. That has to do a lot with energy inside and on the outside, externally and internally. You gotta understand these things. But right now, we in these three phases of stages of life. Some people are confused, and some people are excited, and then you got your folks who are in fear. Then you got your folks who are in fear. That's the three stages that's going on right now. Like I said, the people that are excited, they know what's going on, and they know the truth. You know what I'm saying? They want the truth to come out because they know when the truth come out, now the planet has to be handed over to the rightful owners. So I'm saying you gotta understand these things. You gotta understand these things. You gotta move in a certain light, in a certain fashion, so you can get to where you want to go, bro. So you can get to where you want to go. A lot of folks is not gonna make it through this shift, as we already see, because it is a shift. So I thank y'all for tapping with me, bro. I'm finna get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. We gonna get up out of here. Peace. Peace.